So guys, I didn't do a daily report video this morning because I was too stressed to school. So I'm gonna speak about yesterday. Yesterday was kind of a good day. In the beginning of reflecting over my day, I said, okay, this was not a one day. But then I reflected over it more and was like, okay, kind of did win it after all. Because I realized really hard. I have these realizations every now and then. It's always the same, and it's like I realize what the constraint is, and I have like a mind opener of just like, hey, what the frick is happening? My life is just opening up, and I can see what the constraint is. And yesterday I had that. So basically, to keep it simple, woke up at 7, went to bed just before 11 o'clock. I therefore slept 8 hours like I was supposed to. I was in bed by 11. I didn't eat any sugar junk. Wasn't on Snapchat, Instagram, or anything like that. I did exercise. I didn't take a cold shower though. My diet was 8. I booked one appointment. I booked two cons. No, I actually booked 4 consults. 70% inputs, 80% outputs. 8 is how well I follow my 12-week goal. My constraint is my closing rate. My constraint in my personal life or in the business, it's not my closing rate, it's the company's closing rate, so that's me and my closer. The constraint personal is that I'm not focusing enough on the needle moving things. I didn't lie, I lied 2 times yesterday, which is not great, but it's not quite terrible either. I made $875, so my monthly cash by yesterday was $10,600, which is far off from my goal of 50,000 this month. I am on track to 60,000 next month though, which is my 12-week goal. I am actually negative in my bank, $2,600. If basically, long story short, we still have that one dispute that we haven't gotten won yet, so we are $3,000 negative there. Plus, Stripe has like 5K off our bank. So I was counting it, saying like, yeah, I have 3,000 on my bank account. But then if you add what I have in the credit card as a debt, I actually am minus 2,600 by yesterday. Then my loss was that there was a friend in school. I was very rude to him, and I wasn't the person I want to be with him. Then my win was that I got a lot of work done. I finished the sales stock, and I did a lot, not just a lot, but very effective training with my closer, which is the constraints in the business. So I focused on my constraints. That said, guys, I'm happy with yesterday. Now let's speak about this. So last night I had a realization. I was like, okay, fuck, I'm sitting on my ass. Let me make some progress. I'm not on track to make any more this month than I made last month or the month before. So I've kind of been staggering. So I'm like, okay, now's the time for me to change that and start scaling. So with that said, I wrote out the life that I want to live when I'm 16, 1st of November. So that's when I've been 16 for 11 days. It's basically 1st of November in 1 month and 11 days. I wrote this. I am happy and lucky. Appointex just did $90,000 this month with 40% profit margins. I'm extremely proud of the business we've built. I turned 16 a few weeks ago. It's now the 1st of November. We have 30 active partners. I have an awesome team that consists of Luke, who's my closer. He made $12,000 in October. Adrian, who's my B2B setter, making $4,000. I have 2 ISAs. One of them is Amir. The other one we're actually yet to find when writing this out, but obviously we will have found him by that. They're making $4,000 per month each. Josh, my automation expert, is making $2,200 per month. Caroline, my media buyer, is making $2,000 per month. I have a lead coordinator making $2,000 per month, who's basically in charge of confirming appointments, canceling appointments, checking the conversation tab for all partners, communicating with clients regarding that, and so on. I have a part-time EA. I also have a partner success coach, or CSM as some people would have called it. She makes $6,000 per month. Luke, my sales rep, is doing all the closing and is closing at 30% with a 6% show ratio. We're spending $300 per day on ads, and Adrian, my setter, is setting 6 appointments per day. B2C incoming leads are called 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. We have a 4-minute speed to lead and are on average getting a cost per consultation conducted of $130 B2C. Our CAC, cost to acquire a customer, on ads is $276 in B2B, and we're currently signing one partner per day, meaning we're scaling like never before. Me myself, I have a brand new iPhone 16 Pro Max. I have AirPods Pro. I have an Apple Watch. I don't bite my nails ever anymore. I have my oatmeal be pre-prepped for when I arrive home from school. I also drink a pre-made smoothie before I go to school. I don't cook or do any chores at home. I have a clear six-pack and weigh 80 kilograms exactly. I can bench 90 kilograms, and I consistently beat my dad in tennis. I also run 6 kilometers in under 30 minutes. I dress well and I look very good. I have developed a good relationship with my school where I enjoy my time there, but I will work on all of my classes. I work in a business with focused work. I'm respected and the best version of myself in school. My time, my professional work time, is spent training the team and doing deep work, nothing else. I leave no room for instant gratification, as I haven't been on any social media platform for the last month and I feel no need to. I also hit 90% of my habits each and every week. With an 85% sleep score on my Oura ring, I sleep 8 hours per day. Each day I feel like I could take on the world. I'm on a mission to change the world. That's it, guys. When I wrote that, I felt very inspired, and I realized that I had this 12-month vision and so on, but I didn't have my vision of soon. What do I want to do soon? When I'm 16, when in 1 month and 11 days from now. So when I wrote this up, I'm like, it's so clear. My goal next month is to make 60 grand. Here I just wrote out that I made 90, and here's the team I needed, and all the numbers became very clear. And I'm like, what's stopping me from actually hitting this? And I feel like it should be nothing. So what's gonna happen from now is just I'm gonna start focusing. I'm gonna read this every single day, and I'm going to every day make sure that I focus my day and I focus my work on just making sure that I achieve the steps and the things that need to happen for me to live this life. Because it wasn't just that I want to make $90,000, because that's a big part of it, but I also want to have a clear six-pack, have those materialistic things. I don't want to be biting my nails. I wrote out how I want my diet to look, how I have a clear six-pack, weigh 80 kilograms, can bench 90 kilograms, and how I consistently beat my dad in tennis. I also can run 6 kilometers in under 30 minutes, and that I dress well and look good. So that said, guys, I also want to write down that I don't have any pimples left, because I hate pimples. Anyways, that said, guys, that's what I'm going to be striving towards. This was one of the best daily reports I've ever done, because I shared my life vision for a month. Goodbye.